You're about to hear how one simple misstep ended a rising star's life and left a trail of unanswered questions. This is the haunting story of Ivona Jovanovic, a glamorous influencer whose world ended in a single, accidental gunshot. Ivona Jovanovic, just 27, had her whole life ahead of her. Beautiful, vibrant, and popular online, she was spending a casual evening at her ex-boyfriend's home on Australia's Gold Coast when tragedy struck. But this wasn't your typical crime scene. There was no argument, no warning, just one moment of chaos that changed everything. On that night in 2019, Christos Panagakos, Ivona's ex, was heading upstairs. According to multiple witness accounts, he had a loaded handgun in a satchel bag slung over his shoulder. Suddenly, he tripped. In that single fateful stumble, the gun discharged, firing a bullet that hit Ivona in the chest. The coroner's inquest has now concluded that this wasn't an act of violence. There was no intent to kill, no evidence of a struggle. The shot wasn't deliberate. It was an accident, pure, tragic, and irreversible. The bag, the gun, the stumble, all of it combined in the worst possible way. One witness, a friend who was at the house that night, heard the loud bang and rushed to see what happened. He claims Christos stood frozen, muttering, "I tripped," and it just went off. Another said Christos delayed the emergency call, even asking his mother to wait before calling for help. It's a moment that may have cost Ivona her life. The court previously charged Christos with manslaughter, but those charges were dropped due to lack of evidence. The coroner agreed, stating that while the circumstances were suspicious, they didn't meet the legal threshold for criminal negligence. This conclusion has devastated Ivona's family. They've waited nearly 6 years for justice. And while the law may consider this case closed, their hearts remain broken. To them, the pain of losing a daughter, a sister, a friend, can never be resolved by a legal ruling. Ivona's death has sparked ongoing debate about gun safety, accountability, and how quickly life can be taken by a moment of carelessness. She didn't die in a war zone or at the hands of a stranger. She died in a home, surrounded by people she knew. This tragedy is a heartbreaking reminder that even 1 second, one step, one slip can change everything. What do you believe? Was this truly an accident, or is there more to the story?